In the solitude of his home, Finn found himself engulfed in a chilling atmosphere as the sun dipped below the horizon. With his parents away for the day, he relished the independence until eerie events began to unravel around him. It started innocently enough. A knife would slide off the counter, a tap would drip incessantly, and phantom cat meows echoed through the empty rooms. Finn brushed them off as figments of his imagination, but as the day waned, the occurrences grew more sinister. Footsteps echoed in the hallway, yet when Finn mustered the courage to investigate, the corridor remained desolate. The creak of the door and the shatter of a window sent shivers down his spine, while television flickered to life without command. Terrified, Finn cocooned himself in his blanket, seeing solace in prayer as the chaos intensified. But hunger gnawed at him, forcing him to brave the haunted kitchen. As he flung open the refrigerator door, a pair of gleaming eyes met his gaze. A cat nestled among the groceries, its mischievous antics the source of the paranormal unrest. Relief flooded Finn as he realized the mundane explanation behind the night's horrors, yet the memory of the horrifying night would forever linger in his mind, a tale of solitude, fear, and the unexpected mischief of feline intruder. In the heart of a quiet town, nestled among towering trees, stood St. Judas Orphanage. From the outside, it looked like any other charitable institution, but within its walls, darkness lurked. Miss Agatha, the orphanage's matron, was a woman of icy demeanor and a penchant for control. To the outside world, she appeared devoted to the children in her care, but behind closed doors, her true nature emerged. Rumors widespread of her unsettling behavior, strange rituals performed in the dead of night, children disappearing without a trace, and a chilling aura that seemed to permeate the orphanage. Yet no one dared to confront her for fear of what they might discover. One stormy night, as lightning streaked across the sky and thunder roared, a new arrival came to St. Judas, a young girl named Emily. With wide eyes and a timid demeanor, she quickly became the target of Miss Agatha's sinister intentions. As weeks passed, Emily noticed odd occurrences, whispers echoing through empty hallways, shadows dancing in the moonlight, and the feeling of being watched even when alone. Determined to uncover the truth, she enlisted the help of her fellow orphans. Together, they uncovered a chilling secret hidden within the orphanage's depth, a labyrinthine network of tunnels leading to a hidden chamber where Miss Agatha conducted her twisted experiments. But before they could escape, Miss Agatha discovered their plans and unleashed her fury. A deadly game of cat and mouse ensued as Emily and her friends fought for their lives against the womanical matron. In a heart pounding climax, they finally confronted Miss Agatha in the bowels of orphanage. With courage and cunning, they outsmarted her, and as dawn broke, they emerged victorious, the orphanage forever freed from her grip. And as they walked away from St. Judas, the sun rising on a new day, Emily and her friends knew they had survived a nightmare. But the horrors they had witnessed would stay with them forever, a reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of even the most innocent of places. In the heart of the city stood Mercy General Hospital, a beacon of hope for the sick and injured. Among its dedicated staff was Nurse Evelyn, known for her gentle demeanor and unwavering dedication to her patients. But beneath her caring facade lurked a darkness born of betrayal and revenge. It began on a stormy night when a patient, Mr. Thompson, admitted to the hospital. As Nurse Evelyn tended to him, he made unwelcomed advances, his leering eyes sending shivers down her spine, but she dared not to speak out, fearing retribution from her superiors. Night after night, Mr. Thompson's advances grew bolder until one fateful evening he crossed a line. In a moment of rage and despair, Nurse Evelyn took matters into her own hands. With trembling fingers, she injected a lethal dose of poison into his IV, watching as his life slowly ebbed away. The rush of power she felt was intoxicating, and Nurse Evelyn's descent into darkness had begun. No longer content with one act of revenge, she began to target other patients, those she deemed unworthy of life. One by one, patients began to succumb to mysterious ailments, their deaths attributed to natural causes by unsuspecting doctors. But Nurse Evelyn revelled in her newfound role as an angel of death, relishing the fear and chaos she sowed with each lethal injection. As the body count rose, suspicion fell upon the hospital staff, but Nurse Evelyn remained one step ahead, covering her tracks with meticulous care. Yet the thrill of the kill was no longer enough to satisfy her twisted desires. Driven by an insatiable hunger for death, Nurse Evelyn's reign of terror escalated, leaving a trail of bodies in her wake. With each passing day, she grew more brazen, her once kind eyes now cold and calculating. But as darkness consumed her soul, a glimmer of humanity remained. In a moment of clarity, Nurse Evelyn realized the horror of her actions, but it was too late to turn back. Haunted by the ghosts of her victims, she descended further into madness, a prisoner of her own making. And so, the halls of Mercy General Hospital became a graveyard, echoing with the screams of the innocent and the laughter of a nurse consumed by her own darkness.